What's up? What's up? What's up? This is the Free Game Podcast, and you know before the geek. Today I got here with me is Sheen.
What's going on? It's SheenLivelyJr. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, or everything SheenLivelyJr.
Let's get started by saying, like, what's your story? Like, what's your background? Where you come from? I mean, you know, like people don't really know you, so this is the introduction. Like, who are you?
Well, when you kind of go up around the same spots, I grew up in Wilmington, North Side. It was real different from my environment now. There's a lot of us, me and my family. We all grew up in one crib, like 16 of us, 3-bedroom crib. We didn't really have much, but we made it work with what we had. We wasn't like rich, but you don't gotta be rich to be happy. For me, I felt like we was a happy family. We always been a happy family. Always been together. That kind of molded me into who I am today. I don't take nothing for granted, and I'm a go getter. I go get whatever I need and try it out.
And with that, I know that you joined the army and stuff like that. Like, what made you join the army? Like, when did you even join the army? Like,
Yo, you know what's crazy? So look, I lied to you not. So I had graduated. I graduated high school. I was playing football. I was on scholarship. I got hurt. They said I couldn't play. Like I said, I was like, man, I gotta make something work.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't. I was like, if I ain't gonna play football, I gotta do something.
Yeah, you gotta make it shit.
So lied to you not. I want to say it was March. It was March 10th, it was March 10th, 2022, and I went to a recruiting office. And I was like, y'all want to join the military? He was like, all right, fill out this paperwork, bring back to me.
You just walked in the recruiter office?
Yeah,
nobody had to convince you.
Nobody had to convince me.
I had to be convinced.
I looked it up. I had to do some research, did a little bit of research, and I was like, you know what? You want to join the military? He was like, all right, fill this out, bring it back next week. I said, no, I want to join right now, as fast as I can. He said, as fast as you can. Last year, I was in there on March 10th. I was already in Oklahoma. I was in Fort Sill on March 16th. I was there 6 days.
And you chose to go
Yeah. I was active. It was a quick decision, but because I knew I would change my mind.
Yeah.
From the south, I just I want to do it right now.
Who was your first your home duty station?
My first duty station was Germany.
That was your only duty station?
Yes.
How long was you in for?
I did 3 years.
Okay.
Well, not really. I was in Germany for 3 years. I only did a year and a half. Not a lot of people don't know that. I was in Germany for 3 years though.
You only did a year and a half?
Yes.
What was your rank?
And my highest rank, I got demoted. My highest one was D4. I got demoted while I was out there. Got a little bit of trouble out there. But it was a good time.
Germany, I always wanted to go to Germany. National Guard side, a little different than an active duty side,
Yeah.
But
sure.
That's lit though. That's lit. Yeah, I had to be convinced to go. Yeah. But I start seeing things like, we all grew up in the same. I just start seeing things. I'm like, nah, I gotta go somewhere. Yeah. At first, I was going to go active duty, but I kept playing. I pushed it off, and I didn't do it.
It's not my friend. He was National Guard, and he the way I was living, the stories I was telling him, he was like, bro, I gotta go active. I convinced him he active right now. He was in Germany with me actually. He got a rotation out there. Okay. While he was out there, I didn't get to link him because I was already in the process of the out process. But he loved it out there.
What made you leave?
Leave Germany? Well, I got my son.
Oh,
so I was like, I had to come back. That's the whole reason I even left the military. It was too much space between us. And way too much time. I missed the first year and a half of his life. I missed the one.
Yeah, that's good though. We need good knowledge out here. What do you do now?
Now, I got different forms of income. So I got my military disability. Okay. It's like if you're in the military, I work on base and lower air base.
Now, are you Title V? What do you do there?
On base? Yeah. No, well, I don't got it. I can work full time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can work. But right now I'm working on part time because I'm also in school because we have my VA and all that. So I'm in school working part time at the basically youth center during school, so I can promote them there. Eventually be director at the center.
That's good. That's definitely good.
It's a great time. I got a couple businesses going too.
That's what I was about to get into.
I got Legion. Legion is me and my. It's kind of crazy because when I first got back, when I was in Germany, I was promoting parties out there.
Now with the Legion John, did you always do that or because I just see you posting about it recently, but
Well, I was in Germany, I promoted parties. When I came back, I didn't know what I wanted to do because it was like I didn't have my disability yet. I was just door dashing. You feel me? I got my uncle van. I was like, I gotta get some money.
Yeah.
So I was door dashing.
Don't knock door dashing, yo. Y'all can make some bread.
You can make some bread, bro. Don't knock it. Door dash, it's the car, all that. Yeah, I made some moves. Came back. I saw my friend Chase. He had a group that was called Legion. They was taking it semi-serious, like they threw parties, but it wasn't that crazy. And when I came back, I was like, I'm gonna help y'all out. I'm making a real business model. Yeah. I'm telling you this other guy named Sheen, which we all real rich right now. And he's like, you wanna help us out? I said, yeah. So we threw our first. I think the first party I threw with them was around this time last year, and it was like I swear, lie to you now, it's probably like 300 people. That's light. That was like a beginning. That was a beginning.
But that's a beginning. That is a good beginning. You know what I'm saying? 300 people is a lot though for like a party. I do
exactly. Like, and we wasn't charging crazy at first. It was like $10 party, whatever. And fast forward now, we like Halloween. I want to say was our biggest party. Had like 1,200 people.
That's it.
$20 ticket. It was just like it was a lot. And I feel like me coming along and all of us like really buying into what we wanted to do. Like I said, it wasn't taking it too serious. They didn't see that it could be lucrative, it could be fun, and we was getting it's a safe, fun thing to do in Delaware. It's not like football, so I think that really helped. Really take to next level.
So where do you see like that going so far?
Well, right now it's hard because we looking for a location, we looking for a spot. We trying to.
That's what I'm gonna ask you. Do y'all go to like different places or y'all like like Pino parties back in the day?
Exactly. Okay. Remember yo. So like just like we used to. So we started off at this place called Palacio in Newcastle, but it was funny. They were taking advantage of us money wise. Like I said, we was doing 300 people a party at first, and that was cool because we was doing 50-50 split with them. Yeah. And 50-50 was like, hey, y'all get 50 half of what wherever we make. But then eventually it started not to make sense because it only cost a certain amount to rent the place out. Yeah. So he was like, we'd rather rent it out and keep the rest of the profits. Yeah. But it was like, no, we can't do that. We had no contract or nothing. So he was like, that's not fair to us because other people going parties, they paying this little $1,500. Yeah. We giving y'all like $5 because we get a 50-50. Yeah. I'm like, I'm getting out of that. So we got out of that, and now we was at Casa, New York, so new spot. But it's not looking too good, Dave. So we're trying to get our own spot for me real soon. Like we really looking real soon to get our own spot in this. So we got with the coming parties.
That's it though. That's definitely lit. We definitely need like parties, free parties where it's safe at, especially in Delaware. With that, like, what made you get into business? Is that what you're in school for?
No, right now I'm in school for childhood education. Early child, like being a teacher, administration.
I'm in school for that too.
Yeah, I love kids though. That's like if it's not, like, I'm a different person outside. Like work out, I work with kids, but then I come home, I party, I do what I do. But I really love working with kids.
That's lit. That's a job that you have forever also. Yeah, that's why I did it, just in case. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a bad
always. You get teaching, you're always going to be a teacher.
Yeah, you're always going to be a teacher. My mom always told me that. You always got to have something on the back burner where you like, I know they always going to be.
They always going to need it. And then on top of you being military, any base, you already got all the approvals, you don't need all that. But yeah, that's definitely.
But what basically back to the business thing, what made you get into business?
I think it was more like I hated working. I thought like I didn't like my jobs, but I was realizing I didn't like working. Yeah. I don't like working. I don't like working for people. You feel me? I was like, damn, like I want to make my own money. Like I've been a hustler my whole life. Like before, a lot of people see in 2020, I was selling sneakers. I was just heavy reselling. I mean, like Delaware was on a lot. You needed it, I had it. Me and Basim. Then right before I went to the military, still was doing the same thing. Came back. Now got my clothing brand ready to come back out.
That's one of my other questions. What's up with the clothing brand?
It's I pushed it back because last year I had a whole lot going on. My son trying to like get custody, and it's been a lot. Which that finally got handled. We won, got everything he deserved, everything I deserved. But this year, fall, winter, Memphis coming out, and I'm excited. I'm excited. I got a lot of drip.
What's if you could have a second passion? Because it seems like that, like kids, the fashion genre, that's like 1, 2. Which one 1? Which one 2?
Kids fashion. I really think Honestly, it was fashion. It was fashion, but then it's like, bro, I really like throwing events and organizing stuff. And, I just like people come to me like even if we throw our own parties, but when people come to me like, yo, I want to do this for my birthday, or I want to do this. Like, we have an idea for this, and I can like make it come to life. For me, I'll be like, that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. I can make that shit come to life.
So do you like do your own flyers?
We got it's a group. Like it's me, it's Chi, it's Chase, and we got Kai. Yeah. We all got our own role. Like Kai, he does all the media. He makes the flyers, he makes the videos, like directs the videos. Chi runs the social media. Yeah, he makes all the connections, finding us the venues and stuff. Chase is literally like he's the party guy. He knows everybody. And then me, I have anything business related. We need to have a real conversation. We sit down with one of the venues and talk about money, talk about this. It's always we need to make sure that we handle that side of the shit.
That's good, because you know a lot of the time, not saying that all the time, but you know friends and business don't mix, so that's good that y'all have that balance where everybody's got their part. I just was doing a podcast with somebody else, and they had other people into their group, but it just didn't work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
sometimes it just don't work because people don't hold up their end.
And that happens even within us. Like today on the way here, I'm texting like, yo, like this year I text my man's Cheeks, even on the page. I'm like, yo, this year last week. Yeah. I'm big, but I'm like, bro, because even if we post something, I feel like we always run it by everybody, make sure everybody agrees. For me, everything's inclusive, so we're not just doing one thing. We speak for one person, that means we speak for everybody. Yeah. So we always gotta make sure we agree on it.
Now I know like a lot of this is kind of new, right? Mm-hmm. So what's up? I know this don't probably make sense because it's kind of new, but what's like a failure that you went through?
Oh no, it's new, but we failed a couple times.
What's a failure that you went through that made you be the person that you needed to be today?
Couple. Like military wise, I made a lot of mistakes in the military. Well, I made mistakes, but in the end, God always got a plan. It worked out.
I made my mistakes too.
It worked out. When I was going through it, though, I felt like I was in the worst. Like I thought I was done.
I feel you.
I thought I was done, but you know, we came out on top. It wasn't really nothing. Then, as far as business wise, I made mistakes. Like the whole first venue we had with Palazzo, letting them take advantage of us the way they did. That was a big mistake, and I'm not like. I don't care if we don't get another venue. I'm not making a mistake like that. Yeah. I will not let us I won't let us get stepped on like that.
Now, are y'all looking at properties right now? Like,
yeah, we all. You know, I got my videos. Like I'm willing to buy all of it again. I'm not like this.
And that VA won't be coming in handy when you try to do stuff on the side too.
Exactly. So I'm looking around. You know, Delaware doesn't have too much. Yeah. Too much to go like property wise. Mm-hmm. But I'm looking around. Hopefully by the end of next year. Everything be settled. You know, I got connections to. I know a lot of people like with connections within Delaware. So I'll try to use everything I got.
So, with the Army thing, going back to like the VA law and stuff like that, what do you think out of everything that you've been through, what you benefited the most from?
Probably my first article 15.
Think so?
Probably. I learned a lot from my article. Like, the military is really strict. It's strict and they mold you. And their whole goal is to change you, to make you a soldier or airman or whatever. They want to change you. You know, some people, I'm just not made to be. I can't follow orders like that. I can't. If it's not right for me, if it's not morally right, if it's not ethically right for me, I have trouble doing it. I say I won't do it, but you're going to hear about it. You're going to say something.
Now, I think I'm going to speak from National Guard side of point of view. Like, I don't think it's the same as active duty, because I get what you're saying, but like me and like him back there, we are like just us all around. Like it's no changing. It's no changing. Like we're not doing things that we don't want to do. Things that we. That's why I think active duty is a different. Like it's a different.
Especially being overseas. When you're overseas in like Germany, like here is different because you're around America. Everybody speaks English. And, like you can talk to everybody, but you see in Germany, you'll see your captain. You see your higher ups every single day, like inside and outside of uniform, and they expect you to be super soldier outside of uniform. Yeah. Like you're not like it's just different. You got like we're humans too. You know, we're not robots. We're doing these still live our lives.
Sometimes that's where people get confused. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong. Even in the National Guard side, people definitely forget that it's not. I'm still a person outside of this. Once I take this uniform on.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm not live anymore. I don't want to hear. Yeah. I don't want to hear you calling.
Talk to me with a little bit more respect. Yeah. Now, if you was to talk to your younger self, what would you say?
My younger self, I don't know. Like I feel like I didn't. I wouldn't go back and change anything. To be honest, I'd just say just keep doing what you're doing, um, and don't cry because I just cry a lot. I cry over real shit, real dumb shit. Because you know, like I said, my family was going through it, especially like that time leading up to when I was going to the military. The whole reason I was going because my family, my mom and them was homeless, so I was like, bro, I gotta get out of this situation. So I had needed to make money. I needed to find out a way to really do it. So I mean, I would tell my youngest just it's all gonna get better. It'll get better.
Now, is there anything like that you think about back when you're like, yo, I wish I would have did that differently, or like not even younger, like just period throughout joining the army or from being smaller, like anything that you think about, like, yo, that if I did that differently, I could have been way better.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my first article. So I got my article in Germany for assault and cab driving.
Real quick, just explain real quick what an Article 15 is, because not everybody knows.
Article 15 is UCMJ. So it's like only military members can get an Article 15. It can be as little as like it's staying within just you and your captain, your supervisor, or it can go all the way up to your colonel. You feel me? Like with me, I had a UCMJ and then went to my colonel. That's a field grade. That's a field grade Article 15. So I mean, I had a taxi driver. It was in Germany. He tried to pull off. He didn't take me to where I wanted him to go. I paid him the price, and he was like, "I'm not going up there." Then he pushed me, so I punched him, and he filed a report. It could have been taken to like what's it called, the civilian court, but we kept it within Article 15, which was good. But I just feel like I should have done that. Yeah. Like it was. I was still young inside the military. For me, like it didn't. Consequences wasn't really resonating the same way. Yeah. It got serious though. It got real serious. Like I mean, that was my first one, but like it weighed so much on me, like separated from the military.
So with that, they didn't really have to back or
something. No. I mean, like it was just me and the girl I was with at the time. And I didn't want her to get in trouble. That's another thing I would. I would just let her. It wasn't really me. You feel me? Like he was arguing with her, she was arguing. So like, I feel like I could have handled that.
Yeah. Well, that's something that you learn from. I mean, my situation doesn't have nothing to do with the army. I mean, I have been through some things with the army, but like nothing that I'm like, like that changed my life.
You regret the army though?
No, I don't regret it. I did when I first joined. When I first joined, I feel like I was in a bad place. Like I didn't really like where I was at. Like
in basic.
No, not basic. Well, basic, yeah. Basic, definitely, yeah. Basic, I can't. Every now that I think about it, it helped me like be a better person. But when I was there, I'm like, this is I can't believe I even did this.
I'm
crying on the phone with my mom, like, why would I even join? She's like, like you just gotta get through it. Just gotta get through it. And I seen people like drop off, and I'm just like, I can't be like them. Like,
yeah, and it's crazy. The only way, a lot of people don't know this. The only way
to be done is get done.
Yeah, to get done. They can't not take you. Yeah. So you gotta quit. Yeah. They'll make you quit though. Like, they'll do what they gotta do to get you to quit.
And I think that was probably the hardest part for me was basic training. Now that I'm in, and like I've been in for a little bit, because I've been for like 4 or 5 years now. 4 or 5.
Dang, ain't been that long?
Yeah. It's not.
When you joined?
I joined in 2020.
You joined before me?
Well, I joined in 20. I joined in 2020, but I didn't leave until 2021.
I was out.
Yeah. I had
y'all a bonus though. They try to make you pay it
back.
Yeah, I mean I left early, so you better pay a bonus. You got a bonus though?
No, I didn't get no bonus. No, I ain't signed. This is before I really knew about my army stuff. They ain't offered me no bonus, nothing like that. But I feel like I'm in a good place with my military right now. I'm in a good place right now. But like when I first started, I hated it. I did not want to be in here. I did not want to join. I hated where I was at. I didn't take it serious. I still was doing me like this don't mean nothing. Then now I got a fed tech job. So like my whole experience on like the army kind of changed, and I got better leaders. Like I'm surrounded by people that actually care about me and my well-being and where I want to be in my military career. So that's a big thing. Like if you don't have good leaders, I feel like that makes
makes it harder. It makes it real hard. It makes it hard to do.
That's why I said they didn't have your back. Like any situation I'm in right now.
Really fake had my back. You know, it was only they had my back until they realized like it might hurt them. You feel me? Like my NCOs, they didn't have my back to like the point I would have one of my peers back.
No, my NCOs going hard for me. I can't say that they definitely
going hard for me. Yeah.
We got kind of go off topic, but like I want to know like what made you. I know you be dressing. So like what made you get into fashion? Like was that like something that you did once you got out the army, or like was that something that you kind of was indulged in like in the army, or like?
I think it's because I think I was a big sneakerhead, and sneakers kind of faded for me. Like it didn't fade. Like I still love sneakers. Still got a whole bunch of sneakers, but I didn't realize until I started looking at pictures. I'm like, so I used to have the craziest sneaker, no fit. These things go crazy. And then I started looking at like inspiration for me. I'm gonna say like I look at like how Yachty dressed. I like Drake dressed now.
I can see that little Yachty fit.
Yeah, like how I like the Y2K, the baggy. I like that, but I'm also feeling like I like the mixed stuff. I like the mixed. A lot of people just wear black. I like to wear color. You feel me? I like to like make shit pop. I like to stand out. You see me like, yeah. That nigga got that shit on. He got that shit on.
Where do you see yourself with your fashion, like from here? Like, do you plan on taking it serious?
Yeah, for sure. I think after I drop this new stuff, you know, that's another thing. Like people with these brands, and it's always like, you know, sweatsuit. And I'm like, yeah, I love sweatsuits. Like I love a good sweatsuit, but like when I was in Germany, I learned how to cut and sew. I had to make my own like, pieces and make my own sweaters, make my own pants. So that's what I was doing. I was like, I could make so much more than a sweatsuit. I can make a bag. Like I got bag coming from this. These are all handmade. They might be jeans. I got hoodies, of course. I got sweatsuits, but I want to make more pieces, like more
fashion available. You know, different things. But you're right. Like a lot of street brands, they start with sweatsuits,
and that's good to start.
They
always good
to
start.
Stay in that box of sweatsuits.
Mm-hmm.
Handmade, all this stuff handmade.
Yeah, so a lot of people do it a little backwards. Like I do it different. Like people will send a mock-up to the manufacturer and then they'll get it back. So what I do is I make my mock-up and then send it to them. Like I want it like this. You feel me? Because they can't mess it up that way. It's back. Like, I want y'all to mass produce this, make it this way. So that's the kind of way I'm moving it right now.
Do you do your own design?
Man, graphic designing was like my first love was literally drawing all day. I could draw all day.
Now, would you do something with graphic design, like a class or something like that? Somebody wanted to learn about.
Yeah, of course. I do it with my friends now. Like even a lot of brands out in Delaware right now I help out like Nuclear World, UTK, brands like that. I've helped make designs for them. I'm always helping. I'm always helping.
Yeah, I definitely need some graphic design help myself. If you can give some free game to somebody like that's trying to be in like a position that you are in, what would you say? Like even so, since you got a lot going on, I want you to give a piece of free game for everything that you got going on.
All right. So for starters, my most prized possession is literally. I only got it in my pocket. My keys though. I love my car. My BMW is my most prized possession. I got that while I was in Germany engineer, everything. I love that car. And like when I was going through it while I was in Germany, when I was on my way coming back, I didn't have nothing. I really just had my car. And when I came back, when I finally got it back, it just means so much to me because it was the first thing I bought. It was my big purchase. You know? So if I would live in my car before I would rent a crib. Yeah. If I didn't have the bread, I would live in my car. For me, I'm so serious. But for me, I say like, bro, like if it's gonna cost you to take out a loan, if it's gonna cost you to spend your hard-earned money, get what you want. For me, don't sit here and be like, oh, I'm gonna get to save. Like, save your money, but if you're not gonna enjoy yourself and appreciate what you have, you're not gonna take care of it. For me, I take so much care of my car because I really wanted that car. I really wanted that car. So get what you want and appreciate what you have. For me, and I also got my own spot. That's another thing. Anytime anybody comes to my house, I'm like, damn, Sheen, this is nice. For me, I was hunting around for apartments. You feel me? I never being in Germany. I came back. I didn't want to live with my parents. So I got my own spot. it's real nice. And I think another one, it might cost like save your money where you need to save it. You feel me? Like I paid my rent and just make sure that you budget in the right way. Cause right now, if I could go back, I wouldn't have got the spot that I got. It's way too high. Way too high. So I would just be smart, save your money where you can, where you should. But like I said, get what you like and enjoy what you like. Appreciate what you have.
And what's some free game on the clothes and stuff like that for the people that is trying to get clothes? You know how people say you can make a brand with $1?
Making a brand with $1 is a lie. That's a lie. You can. That's not a lie. If you do graphic design, you can make a brand with $1. If you can make your own design, you can make a brand with $1. You can sell your design. You can sell your design to other people. It'll still be yours. It'll still be yours going into that. As far as dressing though, I always would say it, bro. Dress the way you want to dress. I mean, dress the way you want to dress and experiment. Don't be scared to like do new shit that people don't like. Like some people, like you ever put on a fit and you feel like you can't walk around in it because it's like, why would I walk around in this fit? Like you take a picture of it, but you like, I shouldn't walk around in this because it look crazy. I'm gonna show you actually. Like people, I'm walking around in a fit like this on my birthday. I want to say last year. A lot of people they probably like, damn, Sheen, why are you walking around in a fit like this? But then again, I act like people, not there. Yeah. When I'm taking my pictures, when I'm walking around, I act like people not there. But at the end of the day, people only exist for you, Look at this joint right here. I'm gonna show them something. This is one of the first pictures I started like really experimenting. Damn, what I believe it. No, it was me. I didn't even. I'm like, damn. I just on my page. I'm gonna find it. But yeah, I say wear what you want. And don't be afraid to experiment stuff.
And with the event planner, just in case somebody want to get into that.
That's a little harder, man. You gotta be willing to make connections. You gotta be outside. Like you can't just be like you gotta meet people in person and really let them get a feel for you. Yeah. Like be a genuine person. Sometimes you got to code switch. Sometimes you got
definitely got code switch.
You got to make them connections.
I don't know why people don't code switch, especially as a black community. But you got code switch. It definitely depends on where you at, how you doing it, who you around. Oh. You got to code switch. You can't. It's sad to say, but you can't just be you all the time around different people. Sometimes even when I walk past some different people, I switch up how I say hello. I might say what's up to the black people. I might say, hey, how you guys doing to the white people. We just got to change it up. We definitely got to code switch. And I think as like a community, we don't do that. I don't know why. If you want to be farther in life, you got to know who you're around. You got to know who you're talking to. You got to just educate yourself a little bit more on people. If you need to take up psychology to do that, go ahead and do that. But that's definitely something super important to do. And you got any last words before we end it?
Nah. I really appreciate you having me out here. I drove down here. I was like,
I appreciate you for coming though.
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely a little drive.
It's a little drive, but I'm listening to Drake on the way down here. Okay. I wrote my new album, man. It was like, yo, this is gonna be a nice little podcast, man. Like to see where it's gonna go. Nah, we doing good things, man. I'm proud of you, man. Every time I see you in the game, I'm like, damn, man. Everybody doing their little thing. Yeah. Everybody doing their little thing now. I really love to see that.
If you still stuck in the same position and you ain't do nothing with your life, it's no way you guys still be stuck in that same box.
That's what I'm saying. I see a lot of people that have worked with this stuck in like a simulation.
Yeah. It's like there's so much more out there.
It is.
And that's basically what the podcast is about, to show people that you don't have to be from your environment. Like a lot of people think that you have to stay in your environment, you have to stay in that box or you can't grow. Or because you only work in a 9 to 5, you can't get nowhere. But there's so many, as you can see, there's so many different people out here that work 9 to 5s and work regular jobs and still got so much going on the side. And I still want to keep it as regular people come on here and just talk. Let me change the word because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm being offensive by saying regular people. I want normal people that live their everyday life but got things on the side come out and just speak their truth. Like we need this. We need this as a community, not just for, colored people, but just for everybody, period. Because there's a lot of people that feel like we do outside of this box. They feel like they just got working 9 to 5 till you die and we don't. Use that 9 to 5 to fund your business.
And I'm going to say this K2 because my man's K2. I was talking to him a couple days about this. He was like, dang, bro, we talk about trips all the time. He was like, oh, we want to go here, we want to go here. And he's like, damn, bro, y'all always popping. Y'all make me feel like I'm missing out. I was like, bro, you're not missing out on nothing.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like, this life is really about waiting your turn.
Yeah, everybody do what they going to be.
It's all about waiting your turn. Yeah. If you rush this process, bro, it's not going to, it's only going to pull on.
Yeah, that's something that I learned, like, kind of going through the things that I went through. Is just, you got to just breathe a little bit. When it's going to happen, it's supposed to happen. When it's not supposed to happen, it's not going to happen. Like, a lot of the trials and tribulations you go to because the dude is the person that you want to be. The person that you're supposed to be is internally and externally. And sometimes people put that front on, but they don't feel that. You got to feel like you're that person.
No, you're not lying.
No, for real, like, you definitely do. That's why I really did this podcast, because I know me and maybe my friends and some other people out there that maybe, like, I don't really get to talk to, but I've encountered with, that we all kind of feel the same. Like, we stuck in this box that society put us in, and we really doing bigger things. Like, me, myself, I got this podcast, I got my own clothing brand, I do, like, I'm in the army. I still got a 9 to 5. I still do that. I Amazon flex sometimes.
And the thing I love is you're doing it for you. You gotta do it because you want to do it.
Yeah.
Don't just do it because a lot of people do things because they think it's gonna get them some money. It don't gotta be about that. Do it because you want to do it. Do it because people say you're good at it. Do it because you enjoy it.
Yeah. And I think sometimes we lose that focus of doing things that we like to do because we want to do it. Like, I'm doing this podcast on the day I don't have to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this on my time. Like, and I'm not getting nothing for it. Like, I'm just doing it because I want people to, like, I always believe that I wish that I had somebody out there that would tell me the things that I want to know. You know, like, to get farther in life. And we never had that. Like, as any community, we never had that. Period. Like, we never had that one person. Yeah, we see Gilly and Wallow, but what are they really doing for us as a community, as people? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really want to do this. Like, it's something that means a lot to me, like, personally, before, like, just doing it for the people. I'm doing it for the people, but this is something that touches me.
Definitely.
Appreciate y'all for joining. This is the Free Game Podcast. Y'all know we here every Friday. We're going to drop. What Instagram is up really drop?
My main account, SheenLivelyJr.
Go follow him. Go follow the Legion at Legion DE. That's what it's called, right?
Mm-hmm.
At Legion DE. Go follow all that. Y'all support him like y'all support everybody else. Y'all.
Appreciate
and this is the Blackout DIE joint. Go ahead, make this part of that.
Yes, sir.